What's up, my fellow gooners? How the fuck are you all doing? Anyways, I'm back out again. Another night, another video, another day of preaching to you guys of why I do semen retention and why I'm a fuck up and why you should learn to not do it. Absolutely fucking not. But thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it if anybody tunes into these videos. Thank you. I need you. I love you. Consensually. No. Yes. Anyways, today's another day of semen retention. Another day of tips, skills, and strategies that we can all do. Basically, there is no formula for any of us. There's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that somebody else can do. When you do something that you heard from someone else, there's no guarantee that it'll work for you. But there might be a guarantee that it'll work for someone else. That's the complicated thing about NoFap. It's took me 6 years. So many different things that I've done. And still failing. And succeeding. Some of the tips and skills that I used. And like I mentioned in my last video, one of the biggest and one of the most important skills that I learned was the separation between going on the hub and toying with yourself. I need to find another word for that because I swear I'm getting fucking shadow banned on YouTube just for talking. I think I talk too much about dumb shit and I'm getting myself fucked before I even have 100 followers or 100 subscribers on YouTube. And that shit fucking pissing me off. God damn it. No. But as it pertains to NoFap, one of the things that you can do that nobody else is doing is NoFap. As narcissistic and as egotistical as that might sound, most people are too hard on themselves. And most people, this journey's hard. This journey's never been easy. Me, the past 6 years have literally flown by. And I genuinely feel like I've been stuck in a halt. Every year that has come before feels like nothing. And it's because of my relapsing and me doing this, I'm holding myself back. But this journey is difficult. Nobody ever said this journey was going to be easy. And that's what makes you special. Nobody else is doing this journey if you really think about it. Your neighbors are not doing this journey. All of these fucking people are probably not doing this. That's what makes you so special. That's why this journey is so life-changing. This shit is fucking normal. It's unnatural to, I'm trying to find the words, pleasure yourself into oblivion. That is fucking unnatural, whether you believe it or not. I wasn't doing this when I was a kid, so what's the excuse now? It's unnatural, it depletes you, you're losing confidence, years off your life. There's no benefit from doing this. It's like alcohol. You drink it, you do it every once in a while, it's not gonna fucking kill you. You do it every day, there might be some consequences. And that's exactly what we're seeing in today's society. Most people visit the hub. If you're watching this, you probably visit the hub maybe 2 to 3 times a day. People do this every day, daily. And that's why we choose this journey. That's what makes us special. The fact that we want to go back to our natural roots. The fact that we want to be like, no, we're not doing this anymore. Tired of being creepy, tired of being weird, tired of being ugly, tired of being unattractive. That's why we go on this journey. This was looks maxing before looks maxing. Because it's real. Because you're not beating your face in with the hammer just to look prettier. You're actually making yourself more attractive by not making yourself a pervert. By putting that glow back in your eyes that you had as an innocent child. Nothing even comes close to that. No matter how many times you hit yourself in the face with a hammer, you will never get that glow like you will if you do NoFap. As much as these whole looks maxing guys say that NoFap is a cope, which I've heard that before from a lot of them, it's really not. It's really not. If anything, it's probably one of the only real self-improvement techniques that actually work. There are very few of them that actually do. All the stuff that they're pushing today, I don't want to say too much, but all the stuff that they're pushing today, a lot of it is suggestive brainwashing. Looks maxing 5-6 years ago was don't go on the hub, get your money up, find God if you believe in that. Basic shit. And within the past couple of years, the rise of people like Andrew Tate, it went from don't watch porn to get as many girls as possible. And then it became more diluted over time to now we're having people... Looks maxing is literally a shell of its former self. Looks maxing 6 years ago, don't go on the hub. Looks maxing 2022, get a Bugatti. Looks maxing 2026, beat your face in with a fucking hammer. That's the kind of brainwashing that we're going through nowadays. And that's the kind of shit that you have to watch out for. All of that is being promoted in today's culture. And that's not by accident. They let you see what they want you to see. And that's why we have to stay strong on this journey. It gives you discernment. When I relapse, I'm low-key lost mentally, emotionally. I'm falling back into weird patterns. I'm believing things that I know are bullshit. I kid you not, that's how bad a relapse can affect you. It fucks up your brain chemistry. I can hear the truth, but if I relapse, I'm low-key telling myself, wait, is that the truth? What? I'm basically cutting off the circulation of my brain and killing my brain cells. And you're probably going through the same thing too. That's why it's important. Stay off the hub. Stay strong on this journey. Because they're doing everything to attack us right now. They know the chosen ones. They know the people that are actually doing this. All the NPCs know. All the people at the top know. Whether you like to believe it or not. Even what I'm saying right now, how do you know that's not what they want us to think? Maybe they want us to think that we're the chosen ones, that we're awakened, but we don't know. Like I said, they only let you see what they want you to see. Everything is censored. Imagine all the shit that is going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. All of us, no matter how enlightened we are, we might still be connected to the matrix. That's why it's important to have discernment. That's why this journey is important. Detach from the BS, the stuff that's right in front of you, the system that attacks you. Once you detach from that and you see the truth of what's going on around you, you start to realize, oh wait, this is bullshit. I'm working a job, getting paid pennies. I go to fucking school. I am kidnapped and being trapped by the system, and they're loosh harvesting me. Once you realize that, it becomes easier to discern the even bigger questions. What are they hiding? What's really going on? Who really runs the world? And once you discern that, then you can see clearly. All it takes is discipline. And I'm not gonna lie, this shit is hard. This shit will be the hardest thing you ever do in your entire life. You're not a kid anymore. When you were 5, when you were 6, before you were doing this, maybe it was easier. Not even that. These 6-year-olds, these little kids, they're giving these kids tablets and phones, and they're being exposed to this stuff before puberty. That is how screwed we are. We're so screwed to the point where most kids aren't even going to have a childhood anymore. They aren't even going to be innocent. They aren't going to have that glow that almost all of us were born with. They get that taken away from them before they even reach maturity. That's what we need to watch out for. That's the kind of monsters that we're dealing with in today's society. Best I can say to you is I hope you guys got something from this message. I hope this message benefited you. Y'all have a good night. Walk in randomly at 2 a.m. Hope you enjoyed the speech. See you later.